everyone, it's your girl Cynthia here with XHIT, and today we have a fantastic cardio workout for you. We have 20 different exercises. Each of them will do for 30-second intervals, so I hope you're ready to sweat. But before we get started, I'm going to show you our awesome poster. What a throwback, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. My favorite was Raphael in the red. I don't know, were those little pointy forks he used to use? I don't know what those are called. Anyway, I'm sure you can Wikipedia and comment it and let me know. All right, let's get started. All right, we're gonna start the cardio workout with 30-second jumping jacks. Ready and begin. So I hope you've been stretching before our workouts. I'm gonna check out Kelsey and I's. That doesn't make any sense. My grammar's not the best today. I hope you checked out Kelsey and mine stretching video. That was very helpful because we don't want anyone to get injured. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you're gonna go ahead and grab your dumbbells. I'm gonna go with the heavy ones. I'm gonna get my 8-pounders, and we're gonna do bent over alternating rows. You're gonna go ahead and slightly arch your back, and you're gonna pull your elbows in. Go for 30 seconds. Really working those rear deltoids. Also doing a little bit of quad workout because I'm doing some isometrics here. My knees are bent and I'm holding this position. As always, you're focusing on good controlled breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna keep my weights. I'm gonna do weighted steam engines. So you're gonna bring your opposite elbow to the opposite knee. Keeping your weights up at goalpost position. My director back there behind the camera, he thinks he's like a conductor and he's like making any noises. He doesn't like the name steam engines. That's the only thing I've ever heard them called before. And I like the name personally. All right, really feeling it in my shoulders. Bringing that elbow forward, feeling it in my obliques. Going for 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, HAVYK raises. So knees are slightly bent, feet are a little more than hip width apart. Gonna have one hand in front. Okay, weight is resting on the thigh. Other one is at the hip. So we're gonna come up, alternate it, bring it up to eye level. The trick is to really keep your torso nice and straight. Keep it controlled. That way you really feel it in your core. I'm actually still a little out of breath from this. Slowing down my breathing. 10 more seconds. And 4, 3, 2, and we get one more in. And done. Okay, I'm gonna put my weights down and go into high knees. Now me personally, I like to keep my hands up right at my hip. So I know I'm getting my knees up high enough. I know some people, they bring them all the way down here, but they're called high knees for a reason. So get them up there. Keep it going, keep those knees up there. 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, for this next exercise, I'm gonna get some smaller weights because we're gonna be doing alternating jabs. So feet are hip width apart and you're gonna keep your stance pretty neutral. Punching out. Make sure you don't lock out your elbows. Wanna keep a soft bend. So, while I'm thinking about it, got this poster behind us. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, even though it was technically a boys show, it was one of my favorites. So, tell us at home, what were your favorite cartoons growing up? I liked, let's see, like Gem. Oh, such a girly show, I loved it. You don't remember Gem? Okay, I'm telling my age then. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the weights down. And we're gonna jump a little fake rope. What else did I like? Oh, Thundercats. Okay, yeah, I got an nod for the Thundercats. I used to think I was Chitara because she was so fast and she was so pretty. But oh, I'm just like her. but she's a cat, so I don't know how that works, but whatever. Yes, I like the Smurfs too. They've been remaking those a lot lately. Whew. I haven't seen the movie. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm gonna pick my weights back up one more time. Okay, knee slightly bent, and pushing up and over, alternating overhead press. Actually, now that I think about it, I watched a lot of TV as a kid. Probably a little too much, but that's okay. I'm making up for it now. I'm hardly ever home to watch TV. I'm always teaching or filming, coaching, all of the above. 10 seconds. Woo, my shoulders are burning. Now remember, you don't want to drop your elbows too far down. You want to keep in that goalpost position at a 90-degree angle. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my weights down and we're gonna go into skater hops. Okay. Make sure you have enough space on either side of you, so you're gonna start down nice and low. Key is don't pop up. You wanna stay down nice and low, like a speed skater, hence the name skater hops. So you're hopping side to side, going the distance. I like to use my mat, the end of my mat as a landmark, okay? You really wanna challenge yourself. Don't put your other foot down. Really feel this in my hamstrings and quads. For more of a challenge, you could keep little weights in your hands. Push down. 10 seconds. Stay nice and low. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my little baby kettlebell here. All right, so I'm gonna have my feet a little more than hip width apart. I'm gonna drop down and bring it up. Now, make sure you're sitting your hips back. All the weight is on your heels, not on your toes. You want to protect your knee. Now, if you don't have a kettlebell at home, you can always use a larger weight or even your smaller weights, whatever is appropriate for your fitness level. Controlled breathing. Be as low as you can. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna right from our kettlebell swings into our jump squats. Make sure you have enough space. Same thing, you're sitting your hips back. You never wanna bring your shoulders forward. Always push your butt out. I always tell my clients, push your butt out like a chicken. It always makes them laugh, but it makes sense. You ever see chickens, their butts are huge, they're all the way up. So put your hips back. I have very weird visual descriptions for things, but they're memorable, so you guys have good technique. And 3, 2, 1, very good. All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna set our little kettlebell over to the side, and we're gonna go ahead and grab our heavy weights. We got our weights here, and alternating high pulls. Knees are slightly bent, neutral position, and bringing it up. Really working those middle and front delts. As always, you want to keep your core nice and tight, help you stabilize so you're not swinging all over the place. Okay? Remind me never to wear a long sleeve again. I'm wearing this long sleeve t-shirt. I'm so hot right now. As much as I love purple, and I think this is a good color on me, but I'm never wearing this again. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and set those weights down. Go to our cardio portion. As you can see, we're interchanging between cardio and light weights. So get more bang for your buck. Okay, now as you can see, my heels don't go all the way to my butt. I'm sure I've mentioned it before, I do have some knee issues. So there may be some of you at home who have the same issues. Just go as far as you're able to. No worries. You always do what's comfortable for you. And 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm gonna go down to the mat, and we got mountain climbers. Get some of this stuff out of the way, and we're down. Driving those knees up, tapping those toes. Ooh, really getting a shoulder workout today. Keep keeping your butt down, back is nice and flat. Keep your head relaxed. You don't want to strain your neck. Focusing on good controlled breathing. And we're almost there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's keep it going. More cardio. Everybody up. And we're gonna go into ski hops. Side to side. You know, I've never been skiing in my life. I'm assuming, I don't know if this is anything like skiing. It must be like the smallest hill ever. No, my director's shaking his head no. Well, that's what they're called. Oh, feeling in the calves. 10 seconds. Try to finish, let's go a little faster. Woo, getting down to the end of the slope. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, move all this stuff out of the way. And we're gonna go into flutter kicks. All right. Go ahead and lie down on your mat. Hands underneath your butt for back support. Head and shoulders up off the mat. And feet are flexed. 30 seconds. Now, if you start to feel any cramping in your neck, go ahead and relax your head. But generally, you want to keep your head and shoulders up off the mat. That way you're working your low abs and your upper abs. Getting that six-pack going. 10 more seconds. Controlled breathing. And 3, 2, 1. All right, pop back up. All right, now we got line hops. Okay, we used to do these in basketball. So, you're gonna have an imaginary line on the floor, back and forth. Going as fast as you can. I used to hate these in practice. Oh. Almost as much as wall sits. That was my least favorite. I know my director's gonna put wall sits in every single one of the workouts after this, I know it. Because he's mean. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go back down on our mats and we're gonna go for a little bike ride, bicycles. All right, now, I see a lot of people cheating on bicycles. They go like this, like they're riding a tricycle. No, you have to force your feet all the way out. Full extension. Get that opposite elbow to the opposite knee. Of course, you're never grabbing on the back of your head. Your hands are gently by your ears or by your temples. Try to get your shoulders as far up off the ground as you can. If you're gonna do it, make sure you do it right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up on our feet. Okay, we got split jumps. Okay, this way. Start with your knees slightly bent, okay? About a 90-degree angle in the front and in the back. Power your arms up. Land softly. Try to get down as low as you can. As I said, I have some knee issues, so I can't go completely down. But I'm still getting a great workout in my quads, my butt, and my hamstrings. Power up as high as you can. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last but not least, we're back down on the mat. 30 seconds of plank. Let's finish it out. On our forearms. Hips up, butts down. All right, I'm a little winded right now, so I'm gonna use this time to really slow down and control my breathing. Deep breath in, get all that oxygen to those muscles. All right, keep holding it. We're almost there, about 10 more seconds. Almost there, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. That was our cardio workout. We had 20 exercises, did each one of them for 30 seconds apiece. So I hope you liked our workout for today. As always, make sure you're following us online, you're subscribing to our channel, leave comments, like us, check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Okay, once again, my name is Cynthia and Turtle Power. Bam! Say no to drugs, say yes to pizza. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.